Hey guys, here is our final paper directions. This is what you're going to see in Canvas. Okay, here are your instructions. In a nutshell, you're going to make a copy of your edited rough draft and you're going to rename it Research Assignment Number 10, Final Draft. Okay, I'm going to walk you through this here in just a second, but also please make sure that you have taken out any highlighting or underlining. The rough draft should be a clean copy with no marks, no comments, no nothing. You've already made those changes. Okay, so please make sure that your final draft includes 6 to 8 pages, and that's just the essay itself, the works cited page with the 5 sources, and your outline. Make sure you check your MLA format, that you've got your header and the page number and everything looks good. And then I'm going to show you a checklist to make sure that you have all the parts. And then this is something that everybody thinks is really funny, but it helps. Read your paper out loud and then edit it one more time, because sometimes as you read it out loud, you go, oh, that sounds funny. Okay, so do that one more time before you submit it. Okay, and again, this is going to go through that Turnitin. It'll be embedded in Canvas. And your final paper is due Wednesday, October 7th. That is tomorrow by midnight. Okay, late submissions I will not take at all after your end of class period. So really 2 o'clock is the very, very last place that I will take it. But that's really only an emergency situation. Okay, but they have to be due by Friday, October 9th, because grades are due that day at 3 o'clock. Okay, so if you look down here, here is your packet. You'll notice that there is a link now for assignment number 10. So if I click on that, it's going to open up the directions for the final paper. I'm not going to read everything, okay? Perhaps you're feeling a little bit of pressure. Go look this up if you don't get it. It's an 80s reference. But this is going to walk you through all the little detail pieces of the final paper. There we go. Okay, so there's a few reminders here before you start. Again, there's a reminder about when it's due right here at the top. It does say right here, I would like it before your assigned class period ends on October 9th, okay? And that you have to have completed all of the previous assignments, so assignments number 1 through assignment number 9, okay? It should not be plagiarized. I would have contacted you already if any of your papers have come up plagiarized, okay? But if you change something and it is plagiarized, because you have changed it, you will get a 0 for this paper, and there are no do-overs or rewrites, okay? Then it just goes through kind of any way that it will be returned without a grade. Plagiarism, if your topic doesn't match what you've done before, so if you just all of a sudden change it, if you don't have any research in it, if you don't have any sources in it, and if it is just a mess. But I don't think I've seen anybody with that so far, so everybody should be okay with that. The next page is just steps to turning it in, and I will show you how to do that. You're going to open up that rough draft. I would read it aloud first, then you're just going to go through the pieces one last final time, your intro, make sure you have your 5 W's for the problem, 5 W's for all 3 solutions, make sure you have a best solution, you have a conclusion, you have 5 sources, your outline is there, your MLA formatting is correct, and then you can upload your final paper, okay? And this page right here, if you want to print that out, you can, but it's just a checklist that your final document is ready to go. It's got a checklist about MLA format, so it tells you exactly what I'm grading for MLA format. All of your previous assignments are submitted, rough draft, edits, and then your works cited page, and it tells you everything I'm looking for the works cited page. And then if you are missing any page of the essay, it will result in 10% taken off. So if you have 4 pages instead of 6, I take off 20%. Okay, so please make sure you have 6 pages for the actual essay itself. All right, so I'm going to show you what I would end up doing to my rough draft. So here is my rough draft. that I've been editing that I turned in the other day. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to make a copy. Once it loads, I am going to rename it, and I'm going to get rid of all of the highlighting and underlining and anything that I have added to this that does not need to go on the final copy. Okay, so you can see that I've got some highlighting here, that I've underlined my evidence. I've put some comments, they'll pop up here in just a second, to label my 5 W's. I don't want any of that in the final draft. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here to edit, and this is the easy way to do it. Okay, go to edit, select all. Then you're going to come up here to this little button that looks like a highlighter. It says highlight color. You're going to hit none. Or what does it say? No color, none. Yeah, you're going to hit none. And that takes away all the highlighting. Okay, then I'm going to come back here and I'm going to hit select all again. And I'm going to hit the underline button. Don't panic because it will underline everything. Okay, there it goes. And then I'm going to hit it again. And that will take away all of the underlining. So the underlining you did to note your evidence, that should not be in there. So I will get rid of all of that underlining as well. Okay, so now you can see that there's nothing on my paper that I have added. Okay, I'm not sure why my comments are not popping up, but if you have comments, all you need to do is when they pop up like that, there's going to be a little X button. You click the little X button up here, it will ask you if you want to delete it. Let me see if I can show you on this side. Okay, so right here, there's a little button. Oh, it's 3 lines. So then you're going to hit delete, delete, and it will get rid of those comments. Okay, so 3 buttons, delete, delete. Mark yes bar. Because I definitely do not want those in my final copy. Okay, and then this is your final copy. You're going to go through and make sure that you've got your 6 to 8 pages with all of your sources in there, and you're going to have your works cited at the end in alphabetical order, and then your outline is going to come at the very end. Okay, that is assignment number 10, and then there will also be a place in your Canvas on the next page to upload your updated annotated bibliography. Okay, as always, guys, let me know if you have any questions with this. But we are almost done.